right? Good morning, good morning, good morning, my beautiful people. Good morning. Let me get it together over here. I love me some India. Okay, so we manifesting over here. Got my devices working. It's going on pretty well. Let me see. Pink has definitely been my color for the past week. I'm over here looking at this other screen now. I can see more of me. Okay. But anyhow, we are here today on Manifesting Mondays. You have made it another 7 days. Since last week when we were talking about manifesting in your life, we left off on your purpose, pleasures, and your pleasures, purpose, and passions. Okay, 3 P's, definitely 3 P's. If you want to review that, you can go on over there to YouTube, to my Inspire to Motivate channel, and check out those videos. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for alerts, and share it with other people so other people can be blessed. Hallelujah. Yes. So this morning, y'all, I done almost messed up. Let's read the word of the day. Clutch my pearls, Lord. So the word of the day comes from Matthew 5:6. Matthew is one of my favorite books in the Bible. Matthew 5:6, and it says, "Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they will be filled." It says, "Blessed are they who do hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled." Okay, so I believe it. If you so listen, make it plain. Make it plain. We do this little thing on Bible study in the hood on Thursdays. Me and my co-leader, we used to say, let make it plain, right? So what this saying is, blessed is the person who hungers and thirsts for righteousness, things of divinity, your purpose, love, law, order, and you shall be filled up. That's it. Listen. If you seek it, if you desire it, if it's righteous, if it's in divine will over your life, then you're going to receive this thing, baby. And this plays right on into how you, let me tell you something, how the spirit be connected some things over here, y'all. I promise it's not me, it's the spirit, okay? Because today we're gonna be talking about I'm gonna be giving you a few tips for a positive, a powerful prayer, okay? So many of us, we pray. A lot of us don't know how to pray, and it's simple. It's simple. It's just your conversation with God. However, it's intentional. So that goes back to a few classes that we had a couple weeks ago when we were speaking about being intentional. Right? You have to be intentional with what you're asking for, with your desire. And I know somebody out there may be saying, well, if God created me, or it created me, and it wrote out what my life is going to be like, don't it already know? Yeah, but do you know is the question, right? Do you know is the question. And until you do, then it's up to you to be able, it's up to you to get all the tools necessary, build yourself up, ask for what it is you believe you need in your life, and the things that you don't know, if you don't know what you need, then say that too. We have to be honest in our approach. We have to be, intentional in our asking. And sometimes we just don't know what we need, and that's absolutely fine. You say, Lord, or whatever name you pray to. If we speaking about the creator in totality, you say, listen, universe, okay, I don't necessarily know what it is I need exactly, but I know I need something. I don't know what it is, and I'm seeking you to give it to me, whatever it is. You have to be honest no matter what, right? So today, in lieu of learning how to manifest things, our desires from our life and business into our life, we're going to be talking about tips for a powerful prayer, okay? So number 1, be clear. Once again, I'm reading from the Kiss Guide book, you guys. It's found on Amazon. Ladies, if you would like to join me, it's found on Amazon. You can purchase this thing for $4.99, or you can get it on Kindle. I think it's like a little deal on Kindle. I don't know. But number 1, tips for a powerful prayer when we try to manifest, when we're attempting to manifest our desire in our life, is to, that's my mama. That's my mom. You gotta wait. You gotta wait, because I'm doing something here. I'm blessing the people. Number 1, be clear. No confusion. Don't be modest with your requests to God. Tell him exactly what you need, and if you don't know, ask. Or if you don't know what to ask or say that you don't know what to ask or say. Then be still and open to receive whatever it is you are in search of. Okay. Now, a lot of us, I'm gonna keep going. Hold on. God is not in the business of doing small at all. Listen. If you're going to ask for something, go big. It has nothing to do with you being stingy or you wanting too much and all that other type of stuff. If it's in your heart that you stingy and you asking for too much and all this other type of stuff, then maybe you need to check yourself. Maybe you need to check yourself at the door, because the God that I serve says come big or go home. Don't come here at all. But if you feel that you are suffering some type of insecurity within yourself, and it makes you feel like you're asking for too much, whatever you're asking for, then that's something you have to take in personally. You have to sit down with yourself and say, hey, listen, am I tripping? Is my heart in the right place? Am I going to do right by what I'm asking for? And if all your answers are yes, then guess what? Go sit down somewhere and work it on out till you can become confident enough to ask the Lord your truest desires, your biggest desires. Go big or go home, okay? Now, God goes all in for his children. God does it big. So you are required to think big. So be clear. Make sure you're being clear and go big. And ask for your desire. And ask to identify, the will of your life. And make sure that what you're asking for, because sometimes we can get a little bit above ourselves. And in that moment where you feel like you're righteous, you feel like you got good intentions, but you still want to make sure. You can also put some spice on it. And I say this. I said, but Lord, if it's not in your will, Lord, still do not allow me to receive it. Because I made a vow a long time ago. Hey, Nita, I miss you. Hey, Nita, I made a vow a long time ago that I was going to go kicking, screaming, and hollering. And what that meant for me was, even if I wasn't sold on it, in my flesh, if I wasn't sold on it, if I had to let it go, but I didn't want to let it go, and I knew I had to let it go in order to receive greater, I asked the Lord a long time ago, you better take my hand, kicking, screaming, hollering, and wipe my nose once I get over there, because I still want to go, Lord. Okay? I still want to go. However, I'm just a little upset about it. Father, help me. And it worked. It worked, okay? It works. I'm not lying. You just have to surrender yourself over. Tips for a powerful prayer. Be clear. Number 1. Number 2, be real. You got to be honest with God. Okay, you gotta be honest, because he knows you anyway, so you might as well keep it 100. Your conversation with the Most High, with the universe, whatever you may call the ultimate creator, is going to be the most sacred, the most realest one that you ever will have in your life. I'm talking about the things that you know that you don't want to tell nobody else. You can go ahead and tell the Most High. Do you understand me? Because it knows anyway. What that's doing for you is allowing you to release that energy, to break that chain, to identify the problem at hand, so you can get it on out, air it on out, give it life so you can kill it, identify it so you can strangle it. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only reason why. The only reason. So you got to keep it real. That's number 2. Tips for a powerful prayer is to keep it real. You desire something, you want something in your life, you if it's righteous, you're gonna receive it. Okay, but you gotta go big, gotta ask for it. Number 2, keep it real. Number 3, walk in faith. Okay, we talked about this. Faith was one of our crash courses over the past few weeks too. Blind, stupid, crazy, out of this world, don't nobody understand, people tuning their nose up at you faith. Hallelujah. yeah, okay, that's the type of faith you need. The type of faith that makes somebody be like, that girl, that man is nuts. Okay, just crazy. However, these goals, the faith that you're walking in has to be realistic. Gotta be, of course things can happen supernaturally for you, but it has to be smart. It has to be smart goals in a smart spectrum. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta be real with yourself. You gotta be clear with it. You gotta know the intention. Okay? You gotta be realistic. You understand what I'm saying? Realistic underneath of the assignment. Realistic underneath of the divinity of your life. What was promised to you. You understand what I'm saying? Because some things can be categorized as realistic, but it's like, if we being real about it, God won't do that. I serve a God to be doing miracles. So, listen, baby. Number 3, walk in faith. Walk in expectancy. Another philosophy here is to be a blessing, to receive a blessing. I say this all the time. If you see me a lot and we have conversations often, one of my go-to phrases is, I'm a blessing to receive blessings, because everybody else be lying. As far as I'm concerned, I just did it out of the kindness of my heart. Well, where that kindness came from, baby? Where the kindness come from? Why are you kind? Why are you doing it? Can we be real? You gotta be real. You doing it because you were promised greater things. You're doing it because you were told that love and kindness and joy and peace is supposed to be within you. And once it's within you and you put it out into the universe, you will get it back. Reciprocity is what you were promised. Let's be real about some things so you can receive properly, baby. That's what it's all about. You gotta be real. You gotta be real. I'm a blessing to receive blessings. What are you? Let's be real. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Okay? Now, expect the universe to be good to you when you've been good to it. Expectancy. That'll help you out in a lot of your problems where your flesh get the best of you when you're waiting for your manifestation. And you know what I'm talking about in those moments where you're like, man, I've been waiting kind of long. I've been being good to everybody. I've been being nice. I did what you told me to do. And here I am at this wall again. And I need some explanation. It's okay to get an explanation and call God out on what was promised to you. That is you edifying the word and understanding it. Don't let nobody else tell you different. Okay? Listen, tell the truth, shame the devil. Up in here, we manifesting. Let me tell you something. Okay? And then number 4. So we got be clear, be real, walk in faith. And number 4 is be open to receiving. You have to be open to receiving it. Okay? Live life in a divine flow. It's important. It's important. We ain't just talking about flowing. I'm just going with the flow. I'm just dancing in the wind. I'm just, okay, cool. But your intention is what? Okay? We got to be intentional. So it got to be a divine flow. You can flow, baby. You can wait for it to happen for you. But you're still supposed to be working, whether that's physical or mentally, in your prayer and in your inheritance. You believe it. Whatever it is you're doing. However, you have to be open to receiving what you're asking for. Open to receiving what you're asking for. Just like meditation, I saw a picture the other day where people were supposed to be where they were meditating. And you know, there's different styles of meditation. We talked a little bit about that a couple of weeks ago. So there's different styles. However, I truly believe that one of the most important things you should do while you're meditating is holding your hands palm up. I truly believe it. I truly believe it. We are science, all mixed with all types of things to create this human form. So if we're sitting in nature and we're believing that we are supposed to be, that we are receiving, if we are saying that I'm going to sit out here and I'm going to tap into the spiritual realm, then tomato, then you need to know something. Holding your hands open guarantees that you receive. Your whole chakra is supposed to be open. Your whole being is supposed to be open when you are looking to receive from the universe. Okay? And I ain't see that in that picture. But that's okay. I'm not here to critique nobody. I'm just here to drop jewels. Pick them up. Okay? But definitely live life in a divine flow. A major part of manifestation is to have faith and do the work, right? Being a blessing to receive a blessing is a major result of walking in faith and accepting the rewards you will obtain for doing so. You have to be a good giver as well as a receiver, y'all, for your blessings to manifest fully. Now, after all, you are not the only person in the world blessing folk, are you? No, you're not. So remember that there are a bunch of others in the world that are living in this very same flow on their own personal path as well, okay? So that's just like what I was talking about a few weeks ago, how an intricate part in my system and in my business network, once that flopped, it caused me to flop, and then I flopped for other people because we're so connected, and it's like a well-oiled machine. That's why it's so important to keep going. Do your part, baby. Stop worrying about them. Do your part. Because your part is important to somebody else's pot, and their part is important to somebody else's pot, and pot in the pot, and the pot in the other pot. It's important, baby. It's important. So you got to remember that there are a bunch of others in the world that are living this very same flow on their own personal path as well. They are being blessings as well, and you just might be a receiver. So God uses mankind to assist him in favoring you and operating blessings between us. Listen, in order for us to receive blessings, we have to be a blessing, right? We got to be open to being blessings for somebody else as well, because the way that things get done here on earth is through these bodies that we have. It's very important. Number 5, don't act small. Go back again. We're going back. You got to be clear. Remember, don't act small, though. You got to go big or go home. God is not in the business of small blessings. These are tips on a powerful prayer. We are praying in collaboration to receiving our manifestations, visualizing, affirmations, praying, manifestations, all of these things. God is absolute. So go big. I can't say that enough. God is absolute. Go big. Go big or go home. Go big or go home. If your dream, if your desire, if it don't make you go, before you completely say it out, it ain't big enough. It ain't crazy enough. That ain't it. That ain't the one. Go find another one. That ain't it. You too safe. Too safe. Too safe. Okay? So don't act small. And let me see. Number 6, tips for a powerful prayer when we are manifesting in our lives is to be grateful. You gotta be grateful. Not only asking, but giving thanks for what you already have in your possession and the things that you see working out for your good, right? You have to be grateful already. Like legit. Like not complacent and comfortable in your lack or where you are right now. That's not what I'm saying. But you have to develop this mindset of, Lord, you've brought me from X, Y, and Z. Or I have today X, Y, and Z because of you. And if I don't ever receive anything else, if I don't get to do nothing else, I'll be a little upset. But I'm thankful and I'm grateful. And you have to mean it. If you don't mean it, you ain't ready yet. Listen, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. If you are not like seriously in that energy of gratefulness, like, Lord, you know what? If you ain't did nothing else, I'm good. If that ain't you ain't ready yet. So it's time. Keep working on it. And I'm here to help you work on it. It ain't the end. You woke up this morning. Look, you got an opportunity to build that characteristic all day today and tomorrow and the next day. As long as you keep on waking up, baby. But listen, you got to be grateful. You have to build the energy of gratefulness into your life as well. So you have to reach a point of gratitude where you are satisfied with God and what you and now I'm reading for the book. Satisfied with God and what He has done in your life and what He's going to be doing in your life, and even if He doesn't do anything else. Now, regardless, if you know He is, be grateful. Like this is all you ever ask for. Like, even if you know, like, oh my God, I got that $1 million coming tomorrow, you ain't got it today, baby. And since you don't got it today, listen, be grateful that you got however much money that you got today. And that will stimulate, that will increase the flow of that money coming tomorrow. I'm not lying. Listen, I'm telling you, you have to be grateful. Gratefulness is the best fruit that you can have, the best spiritual fruit that you can have, because it tells God that you are believing in this moment, that you are loving in this moment, that you identify with law, that you are just living in a divine flow, and your heart is just I can't even articulate it, how amazing it is to the universe to receive that type of energy from you. You understand what I'm saying? Because we're playing a game here. We're playing a game here. And we have to use everything that we are to bind it into everything the spiritual world has for us. And then that's when we become in alignment and open up the many doors of success for our life and career. That's when it happens. It happens when you become in alignment, because your flesh has to go through a trial. Your spirit has to be strengthened, and then together it band together. And that's alignment. That's alignment. And then you will be able to see the manifestations appear. Whatever you desire for your life and business, whatever you desire in your family, whatever you desire for your personal life, like you will start to see those things manifest little by little. Sometimes it might go poof, but definitely little by little. Okay, if you received all your blessings that you've asked for in the past week, if you received all of them today, it will overwhelm you. It will overwhelm you, no matter how good it is. So, just be grateful that God gives itself to us in doses, right? And just be grateful that we have the ability to manifest our desires. But first, we have to work for them. We have to air ourselves out. We have to make sure that we are in a place where we are able to be responsible enough with our blessings. Be responsible enough with the things that we're asking for in our life and business. Be grateful for that. That as soon as you ask, you don't receive. Because if we can be honest, sometimes we're not ready. And we will mess it up. And who's to say that when we mess up a blessing, we get it back? Some of us done messed blessings up already, and we might have gotten something back after we learned our lessons, but it was never like the first time. Never. You had to settle for second best. And I'm gonna tell the truth, shame the devil all day. Listen, okay, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm telling you what you need to hear, because I love you. That's what people do when they love you. They don't try to get you to stay. And they tell you what you need to, and then let you make a decision. So I pray that you share this with somebody, because we were talking about tips for a powerful prayer. If you or somebody you know is having problems with praying, you don't know how to pray, you don't know how to begin your own personal relationship with the Most High, the universe, Allah, God, whatever you call it, then hit me up, okay? Hit me up. I do mindset coaching on Mondays, but that's not the only day I do it. So if you gotta hit me up in one-on-one session with me and it's not a Monday, all you gotta do is schedule it. You can go to LadyCEO.biz and schedule that with me, okay? But in the meantime, in between time, make sure you're going over there to my YouTube page, Inspire to Motivate Lady CEO. Subscribe to that thing and share that thing and hit the alert button and tell some people about me. I forgot all about this. So Lost Word Publishing, we are giving away a journal. I want a kid to get this. I want a kid to get this journal, but y'all adults can get it too. Definitely. But what I need you to do in order to get this journal is I need you to go find Lost Word LLC, and I need you to create a 5-stanza affirmation based off of who you are. Affirm some things in your life. And the 5th person to create that 5-stanza affirmation over there on Lost Word, like you can just go to the page and say, hey, I'm da-da-da-da-da-da. Here's my affirmation of the day. I am bold. I am beautiful. If the 5th person to do that is going to win this book, this gift book. It's a journal, so you can start journaling. I don't know. I think in Habakkuk 2 it tells us to write it down and make it plain. So it's important that you have something to write in. And this is an amazing book. It says, I am strong because I know my weaknesses. I am beautiful because I am aware of my flaws. I am wise because I learn from my mistakes. Come on in this room today. Yes. So I'm trying to get it to somebody. Definitely trying to get it to somebody. Alright. Well, that's it. It has been a magnificent manifesting Monday. Ooh, like that one. Y'all like that one? And I will catch you guys Wednesday for Wellness Wednesday and business advancements. Okay? So I'm Lady CEO. Kind of think I'm the way to go. Yeah, check me out, LadyCEO.biz. Alright, bye y'all.